Hello everyone, welcome back on our YouTube channel Wains Vlog. You already know that we have started a video series regarding the preparation of theory of German driving license in English, and we are preparing this video series with the full support of the famous learning system for the theory of German driving license known as Fahrschulcard. We are really thankful to them. If you are new on our YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe and like our videos and share with your friends. Until now we have covered 5 topics, and today we are gonna start topic number 6, which is one of the biggest topic you can say, with around 172 questions. This topic is about traffic signs, which you need which normally you need to very careful. You should be very careful when you are driving on the road. So this topic is one of the most important topics, not only for theory exam but also for your practical exam as well. So let's start this video. We will, as there are 172 questions, we will try to make around 6 videos of 30 questions each. For sure the last video will be of 22 questions only, so it will be divided in this way. So let's start with question number 1. What does this traffic sign combination indicate? So there's a combination of traffic sign, and then what does it indicate? Before starting before giving explanation for this question, I will try to tell you some important points regarding this topic. Whenever you see a red triangle, then it is a sign of dangerous, like there is some danger. For example, in this case red triangle is a danger, but this danger is related to which stuff or which thing? It is related to the train line. For example, when there is some other sign like there is a danger related to the ice, for example, or snow, then this sign inside will be related to snow. Just remember, this red triangle is pointing out to something, is pointing towards something dangerous, and then the red circle means you have to strictly follow that thing. If whenever there is a red circle, that means it is indicating something. Red triangle is indicating some dangerous stuff, and the red circle, the thing which is written inside the red circle should be strictly followed or should be 100% followed. So these two signs are really important for the upcoming questions as well. Then there will be another color of blue which allows you something, but everything we will see in detail in upcoming questions. So what does this traffic sign combination indicate? As we can see, there is a danger related to the train line, and then there is an additional sign here which is 10. That means your speed should be 10. Like this red circle is indicating that you should not exceed the thing which is written inside. So you should not exceed 10 km/h and some danger related to train. This is our first impression. Let's go to the options. They are saying it means a rail crossing which may I approach at maximum speed of 10 km/h. Yes, like as they are saying, you can maximum, this red circle means maximum you can go up to this range, so it is 10 km/h. There is a rail line which you can approach at maximum 10 km/h over a rail crossing over which a rail traffic may pass at maximum speed of 10 km/h. This answer is not correct. You maybe many of you know that rail speed or traffic of rail speed can never be maximum of 10, can never be of 10 km/h. It could be, but in this particular sign it is not indicated that train will move at 10 km/h. This traffic sign is for us that you have a danger related to a train railway crossing and you should not exceed the speed of 10 km/h, but it is not related to the speed of train itself. It is for us. So this option is not correct. Third option, a rail crossing which I may cross at a maximum speed of 10 km/h. This option is also correct. So option number first and option number third are correct. This traffic sign is like you have a danger related to the train line which you should approach maximum, as red circle is indicating maximum, or it is allowing you maximum 10 km/h. Let's move to the next question. Our next question is, what do you do when you see this traffic sign? So maybe if you have if you have covered all the question of topic number 4 with us, and if you have seen our those videos related to the rule right before left, then over there we have also covered this traffic sign, but I will also explain here in detail. Red triangle means something dangerous, and then there is a sign. Actually, this sign is used on the roads wherever the road coming from the right or left are very narrow, and they are so much narrow that you can even neglect them. You will think there is no road coming from my right, there is no road coming from my left, like these roads will be too narrow. But in that case, if you see this sign, you come to know, oh, there is a road coming from my right, and the rule right before left applies, because there is, whenever you see this sign, there will be no traffic signal, no extra sign. That means they are only telling you on this road, on this particular junction, the rule right before left will definitely apply. You need to be very careful, because a very narrow road which you can neglect very easily is coming from the right, or a road coming from the left. You need to be very careful about the traffic. So when you see this traffic sign, be ready to brake. Observe the traffic coming from the right only. No, it is not the correct answer. This sign indicates that the road coming from the right or left is very narrow, so you need to be very careful about traffic coming from right and left both. But obviously the rule right before left will apply here. But anyhow, the traffic coming from left has lowest priority than you, but maybe in some cases they are coming with so much speed that there could be an accident. You need to be very careful about both the traffic coming from right or left. And then you also need to reduce your speed, because if a traffic is appearing from right, you need to give space to them. Okay, let's move to the next question. So what do you do when you see this traffic sign? So when you see this traffic sign, what do you do? I will explain something here. Like there is actually two roads. One is coming from here, the other like an incoming road and outgoing road. So it could be of two lanes, and like the oncoming road could be of two lane, and the road on which you are traveling in this direction could be also of two lane. So whenever you see this line, this, like, it's like two lanes. If you see, this is lane number 1, this is lane number 2 for the going traffic, and for the incoming traffic it is lane number 1 and 2 merge, you can see, or only one lane whatsoever. Here they are telling that this lane gonna be and maybe, then you need to change the lane and come to this lane. Here we will use a very famous zipper feed method. Like it is like the zip, for example, and this we will explain in more detail in some upcoming videos, how the zipper feed method works. Like for example, if there is a traffic, I will try to explain it here. Also, it's not a part of this, but I will explain it here. For example, you are traveling on a road, and then you have to take, there is a car, you are traveling on this road, and then there is a traffic, and there is another car which is coming from here, and this lane gonna be and they want to merge here in this lane. So what you will do, you are traveling on this road, and a car or another traffic vehicle coming from here want to merge in your lane. Then you need to give space to them. The car before you will give space to the vehicle before this one. So a kind of zipper feed method, like it's a kind of zip, normally we call it. So it is this kind of method which is used. So if you see here, a lane is gonna be and then you have to use zipper feed method. Let's see the options first. Where there are two lanes in one direction and you are driving on the left lane, you take absolute precedence. No, actually for like in this case, if you look into this question, this particular question, they are asking about, for example, when there are two lanes in one direction and you are driving on the left lane, you take absolute precedence. This option is not correct, because if there are two lanes, for example this lane and this lane, if you are traveling on the left lane, you have to give way, you have to create a way for the traffic on the right lane, because their lane gonna be and they will merge into your lane as a zipper feed method. So in that case you need to be very careful. You have no priority, actually no precedence. You have to give way to the lane which is going to end. So this option is not correct. Give precedence to oncoming traffic. Like in this case, the traffic coming from this side, the oncoming traffic will always have precedence. Like you have to remember this thing by, like, you have to learn it, but I will give you a logic. For example, these two lanes like this lane gonna be end, and like there is some sign a tilt here, but this line is straight, so this line has precedence. It is only a logic to explain it so that you can remember the answer. Like give the precedence to the oncoming traffic. If you are in any of these two lanes which is going to in this direction, you have to give precedence to the oncoming traffic. Then when there are two lanes in one direction, employ a zipper feed in method. Like when there are two lanes, one lane this one, second lane this one, when there are two lanes, you have to, and this lane gonna be end, you have to give way to the traffic on this lane as a zipper feed method. So these two are the options. Let's move to the next question. Our next question is, you see this traffic sign, what must you reckon? So you see oncoming traffic, outgoing traffic. Like there is, you are going in this direction, for example, a traffic is coming from this direction. So what must you reckon? Diesel from the oncoming traffic. As you see, there is an oncoming traffic and outgoing traffic. So if you traveling in this direction, then the vehicles or traffic coming from this can dazzle you. There some be like problem with the headlights, so you can expect any behavior from the traffic because this is a two-way road anyhow, outgoing, incoming. So dazzle is expected. Oncoming traffic taking precedence, no. If you see over here in this question, both the arrows are 100% same. In previous question, one arrow was tilted, the other was straight, so the straight one had precedence. But in this case, both arrows are same, both are similar. No oncoming traffic or no outgoing traffic had precedence, both have the same priority. Yeah, and what must you reckon with when you see this traffic sign that I am going in this way, there could be an oncoming traffic. It is very clear, oncoming traffic is here. So these two are the correct options. Let's move to the next question. What does this traffic sign require of you? So first of all, a red triangle, a danger related to what? There are some like maybe a kid playing with his parents or with somebody else. So actually someone is playing on the road. A danger related to some people who are on the door. So what you need, what does this traffic sign require of you? What should you do? Whenever you see this traffic sign, you can recognize that there may be some pedestrian playing on some pedestrians, or they are walking on the road, or maybe some kids playing on the road. So you need to create alertness, reduce your speed, and readiness to brake. You should be ready to brake because you could need an emergency braking in this case, because a kid or playing people can suddenly appear on the road. So these all three options are correct. Our next question is, you pass this traffic sign while driving outside a built-up area. How far off is the hazard to be expected? So you see there is a red sign, danger, and this sign actually also provide you there is a danger, this sign, and this sign tells you there is a danger 150 meter ahead, 150 to 250 meter ahead. And then what kind of danger? There will be some extra sign, for example related to some jungle, related to some snow on the road, some stones on the road, some other problems on the road. So but this red triangle, a danger, which is this sign means 150 meter, 150 to 250 meter ahead of you. But what kind of danger? This we will see in upcoming question. So then here, yeah, you need to remember, like there are three options: 250 to 350, 50 to 150, 150 to 250. Just see, here is a straight kind of one. So just to remember, an illogical thing, but to remember, to keep in mind, it is a 1, so the answer will start from 1. So we can see here between 150 and 250 meter. If you want, you can also go to ebook. Normally here we have an ebook, and there we can see the detailed explanation of all the traffic signs. If you want, you can also read over here. It is in German, and but anyhow you can see here it is written that it's a 150 to 250 meter danger. Let's move to the next question. So our next question is again related to the previous question. There is a danger 150 meter ahead related to the, if you see, it's a kind of winter sports or skating or like something like this. So what must you prepare for when you pass this traffic sign? That the only pavement are used for the winter sport? No, They are saying there is no extra indication that only the roadside or pavement is being used for the sport. No, the whole road could be used. This option is not correct. This road may be used for winter sports. It is clearly indicating 150 meter ahead there is a danger on the road related to the winter sports. There could be people who are practicing for the winter sport. They are coming onto the road. So this road may be used for winter sport. There is a packed snow or black ice on the roadway. Definitely for winter sports you will need some ice. So definitely there will be some packed snow or black ice on the roadway. But there is no sign that only the pavement, not the full road, is being used for the winter sport. It is possible the whole road is being used. There is no special sign. So this option is not correct. Only second and third options are correct. Let's move to the next question. So our next question is, what do you do when you see this traffic sign? So you are traveling in this direction, and then there is a very sharp turn on the right hand side. So whenever you see this, like red triangle means, as I have told you, a danger, a very sharp right turn. But if you see, this is not a direct sharp turn, but first of all it is taking a right turn and then it is straight away. So whenever you are traveling in this direction, very early, as early as possible, try to be on the right hand side so that it's easy for you to shift to this direction, and then you can easily move straight away. Otherwise, if this turn is, if you are at the bend of the turn, it will be very difficult for you to take turn and go straight away. So drive as far as possible over on the right hand side, because anyhow you have to move to the right hand side within few seconds. So it's better that you take an action promptly just before the bend and be on the right hand side as early as possible. Reduce your speed. Definitely it's a sharp bend, it's a kind of bend, you need to reduce your speed, otherwise your car can skid. Accelerate strongly is never an option on the bend, so this option is not correct. Only first two options are correct. Our next question, what do you expect, what do you have to expect after these traffic signs? So there is a danger, and whenever you see this kind of slope, just start from the left hand side, not from the right hand side. Like, just remember, you have to start from this side. So if you start from left, it is definitely a 10% downhill slope. Just remember this very important point. Whenever you see questions related to the slope, these are always start from the left hand side. So starting from left, you see this slope is going down, so it's a downhill slope. And then 800 meter, if there was only this additional sign was only 800 meter, that means no arrow. If there were no arrows, that means that 10% slope of the road is starting 800 meter ahead. Not right now, but after 800 meter. But if you see here, this arrow, whenever this arrow appears, that means this traffic change has been applied immediately. That means this 10% downhill slope has been started immediately from here for 800 meter. Like, this downhill slope will be 800 meter long, then it will be over. So if there is no arrow, that means no arrows over here and over there, that means 10% slope or downhill slope will start after 800 meter. But currently, as arrows are there, they are saying that 10% downhill slope has been started right now for 800 meter. So a beginning of downhill slope 800 meter ahead, no. If there were no arrows, then this option could be correct. But right now slope has been started. So a downhill slope 800 meter in length. It is not an uphill. As I told you, just remember this logic. Start from the left hand side. If this was in this direction, like this from left, then it would be a uphill slope. But currently it's going down, so it's definitely a downhill slope. Only third option is correct. Let's move to the next question. So in the next question, what should you do when you approach this traffic sign? So if you see this traffic sign, red triangle, clear indication it's some dangerous situation. And if you see, there are some patches on the road is uneven. So you need to be very careful about this potholes. There are some uneven road, so this sign is indicating that there is some danger related to uneven road. Avoid the uneven patches by making sudden steering wheel movements. No, whenever you see this kind of sign, the road is uneven, the road is bad, you need to reduce your speed, you need to reduce your maneuvers, you don't need to make quick steering wheel movements. So they are saying that avoid the uneven patches by making sudden steering wheel movement. Sudden steering wheel movements are not allowed, even are not recommended in this case, as the road situation is not good. Your suspension system, your car could be damaged as a case of sudden steering movement. Just reduce your speed. Increase your speed is the wrong option. Even sudden steering wheel movements is also wrong option. Just reduce your speed. And this answer is correct. So now let's move to the next question. Again, the next question is related to the same, like the road is uneven. What dangers can arise if this traffic sign is ignored? The vehicle could suffer a broken axle or spring fracture. Yes, if you ignore this traffic sign and keep your speed same as the previous speed, then it could be dangerous. The load, even the load on your vehicle could be damaged. Vehicle could go into skid and endanger oncoming traffic. All possibilities are there because the road is uneven. Our next question is, what does this traffic sign warn you of? If you see this traffic sign, that means there is some, either road is wet or the road is there is some for example dirtiness, or the road is dirty and your car could skid. This sign is indicating red triangle, danger. A danger is expected, then that your car could skid. So danger of skidding when the roadway is wet. Yes. Driver under the influence of alcohol. No, there is no sign of alcohol, no extra sign of alcohol. Alcohol is not an option. Danger of skidding when the roadway is dirty. Both options are correct. If you see your car is skidding, either it could be road is wet or it could be dirty. Both options are correct in this case. Let's move to the next question. What do you do when you see this traffic sign? So if you see there is a bend in both of the traffic lanes, incoming and outgoing. So that means that if there is a bend, you need to reduce your speed, and you need to be very careful. So refrain from overtaking for sure. There are bends and you never overtake when the traffic or the road situation is not clear. So this option is correct. Refrain from overtaking, reduce your speed. Yes, there is a bend, you need to reduce your speed as well. Always stop before the road narrows. No, there is no such indication that you need to stop here or you always need to stop when the roads are narrow. Maybe you need to reduce your speed as we have seen in the last option, but the second option, but stopping is not a correct option in this case. There is no indication. Only two options are correct. Let's move to the next question. What must you reckon with when you see these traffic signs? So you are like right now, if you see there is a danger, the roads are narrowing. In the last question we have also seen that the roads are narrowing or taking bends, and when they are taking it 50 meter ahead, if there are two arrows, that means roads have been narrowed right now for 50 meter, but it means there is no arrow, then after 50 meter your both lanes gonna be narrowed. So the road narrowing for 50 meter, no, this option could be correct if there are two arrows between like with 50 meter. The road narrowing approximately 50 meter ahead, this option is correct. A road widening is if you see this picture, there is no such thing about widening. The road is being narrowed. So only the second option is correct. Let's move to the next question. Our next question is, what must you reckon when you see this traffic sign? So if you see there is a danger, some person is working on the road, that means construction site, Baustelle in German. So this thing is clear. Man at work on the roadway. Construction material, if they are working, there would be some construction material as well. Traffic from road construction vehicles, there could be some heavy traffic or some big trucks and trailers from the car construction company. These all are possible over here. Our next question is, what must you reckon with when you see this traffic sign? So if you see this traffic sign, you see there could be a traffic congestion or there could be a traffic jam. Traffic congestion is the right option. The roadway widens into 3 lanes. No, if the roadway widens, there is a danger, red triangle, and there is no indication that road is gonna be wide into 3 lanes. This option is not correct. This traffic sign, this danger, red triangle, and these cars, they are showing that there is some stau or traffic jam or congestion in traffic, but road widens is not correct option. The vehicle driving in front may suddenly brake. Yeah, as there is a traffic jam, traffic congestion, so maybe traffic or a vehicle in front of you would suddenly brake when they observe this traffic congestion, they would certainly brake to stop. It is also possible. So you need to be very sure that they could brake in front of you. Our next question is, what does this traffic sign indicate? So this is note that common traffic sign when there are some baustelle or construction sites and the traffic signal is not visible over there due to some construction, then this shield is normally, or this traffic sign is normally being placed, and it's a sign of traffic light. They say that there is a traffic light ahead, or there is a traffic light just you can ignore this traffic light, so be very careful. This sign tells you there is a danger, like there is a traffic sign present, traffic signal present, so you need to follow that traffic signal. So this sign is only indicating that one. Traffic lights, yeah, this traffic sign indicate there are traffic lights which are not clear to you or visible to you due to some reasons, so it is only for that. A level crossing with flashing red light, no, there is no level crossing. Level crossing is normally with train, and there is no sign of train. A custom post, there is no sign of custom post or Zolamt or something like this, your custom point. Only traffic light is the correct option. The next question is, what do these traffic signs indicate? So if you see, there is a danger related to the railway crossing or level crossing or railway line, and there is an arrow towards right, that a train could emerge from the right side, so a dangerous situation for you. You need to be very careful. So what does traffic sign indicate? A level crossing on the road turning right, yes. If you this arrow is indicating if you take right turn, there is a danger related to the railway line. A diversion avoiding the level crossing, no. Anyway, you can never like there is no such sign which is telling you that a diversion, you can take a diversion. Normally if there is a diversion, this sign is with the blue color, and here over here it is telling that there is a danger related to the railway crossing on the right hand side, right turn. So it is not a sign of diversion that you have to take right turn to avoid the level crossing. If there is some sign, it should be in the blue color. This sign is not of that type. And the last option is the direction from which a train could come. No, it's not that the train is coming from right. Actually, if you take right turn, there is a level crossing. There could a train come. It's not that it's coming from the right hand side, but actually if you take a right turn, then over there, like there could be a railway crossing in front of you. It's not that it's coming from the right hand side. So only first option is correct. Let's move to the next question. What does this traffic sign indicate? So this sign is always related to the level crossing or railway crossing. Whenever you see this sign, the one line indicates 80 meter. That means there are two lines, so 80 plus 80, 160 meter. That means your railway line or railway crossing is 160 meter ahead. So it indicates a level crossing approximately 160 meter ahead. When there is single line, then 80 meter, maximum 3 lines could be possible, that is 240 meter. So right now 2 lines, so 160 meter. The next question is, yeah, it's a traffic sign indicate that a level crossing is single line, that means 80 meter ahead. The next question is, there is a traffic sign combination. The red triangle means a danger, and then this sign mean 80, 160, 240 meter, 3 lines. So 240 meter ahead is a railway crossing, and there could be a dangerous situation for you. You need to be very careful. So a rail crossing at a distance of 240 meter, because there are 3 lines. Our next question is, what do you have to be aware when you see this traffic sign combination? That means a rail crossing is 240 meter ahead, a rail crossing at a distance of 240 meter. The other, no overtaking of vehicles. This is also very important. No overtakings of vehicle permitted. Whenever you are approaching a railway line, you need to be very careful. You cannot overtake before this railway line. Like whenever you see this sign, the 240 meter ahead is a railway crossing, you should not think about the overtaking maneuver. Just be patient. After railway line, if there is a vehicle which is moving in front of you very slowly, then you can overtake. But when you see this traffic sign, avoid any kind of overtaking. So no overtaking of vehicle is permitted. 120 meter is not an option. It is 3 lines, so 80 into 3, 240 meter. Let's move to the next question. What awaits you with this traffic sign combination? So you see, as we have seen, this traffic sign, a dangerous situation, there could be some road worker on the or a construction site or Baustelle, and then an extra sign. There is no arrow. That means Baustelle is starting. This construction site is starting 100 meter ahead of you after 100 meter. If there are two signs, two arrows over here, that means that this construction site or work site has been started immediately for 100 meter. But right now it is indicating after 100 meter there is a construction site. So a work site commencing at a distance of approximately 100 meter is correct option. A work site ending at a distance of 100 meter, no. A work site that is approximately, no, 100 meter in length. If there were two arrows, then this option could be correct, that a work site of 100 meter is in length, but there is no arrow. That means 100 meter, after 100 meter there is a work site. Only the first option is correct. The next question is, what does this traffic sign combination indicate? It clearly indicates a rail crossing for you. This we know. There's a rail crossing or a rail crossing. There is a no sign of train station. It is only giving you a dangerous situation related to the rail crossing. No sign of train station, no sign of underpass or underground train. Otherwise there would be some extra signs to indicate that. There is no underground sign, there is no your barn of sign or sign of train station. Only a rail crossing is the correct answer. Next question is, what must you anticipate with this road sign? You see, previously we have seen a kind of bend which was going straight, then a bit right, and then straight. It is a medium sharp turn, but if you see this sign, it's called a sharp bend. It is a very sharp bend. Over here you need to reduce your speed. You need to be very careful that your car could skid out. You need to be very careful that oncoming traffic can hit you. In this kind of sharp bend you need to be very careful. So you are nearing a hard right hand bend. This is right, correct. You are approaching a really hard, which is a sharp right hand bend. Vehicles in front of me might slow down sharply, yes, because there is a right sharp bend. Vehicle traveling in front of you, they could slow down, because then they have to move on the right hand side. They have to face this sharp bend. They will also reduce your speed, and you also have to reduce your speed. And even the oncoming traffic might cut the corner, like maybe they could skid out, they cut the corner and come into your lane. So you need to be very careful about this as well. Next question is, what must you anticipate with this sign? You see red triangle, there is a dangerous situation related to which? Cyclist. So maybe there is no way of cyclist, but they are on the road. There is no crossing, or you can say no road crossing for the cyclists, but they are crossing the road. So there could be a dangerous situation related to cyclists. So with cyclists who may cross the carriageway, there could be cyclists who are crossing the roads, although there is no way to cross the road, but they are crossing. So there could be a dangerous situation. With a cyclist prohibited zone, no. If there was a cyclist prohibited zone, then there would be a red circle. Red circle means strictly follow, or this thing is not allowed. So if there was a red circle, then cycle inside, then definitely there is no cycle allowed in this area. But right now it's not a prohibited sign, but it's a red triangle. That means dangerous situation related to cyclist. With an underpass for cyclists, no sign of underpass here as well. Only you need to be very careful that cyclists could come onto the road. That is a tricky situation for you. What must you wait at this traffic sign? So this traffic sign normally you see just in the front of railway crossing or level crossing. It is known as a St. Andreas cross. Just remember the name as well. It's St. Andreas cross. So whenever you see this sign, it's in front of railway crossing. Let's see the option. When the railway crossing cannot be crossed without having to stop on it. They're asking, when must you wait at this traffic sign? When you have to wait? When the level crossing cannot be crossed without having to stop on it. For example, you are approaching a level crossing, a railway line. You see in front of you there is a traffic congestion, and if you continue moving ahead, you will stop directly on the level crossing. Then it could be a dangerous situation for you. So better if you wait near St. Andreas cross. Even when a rail vehicle is approaching, you need to just in front of St. Andreas cross and wait. Even when the railway employee is waving a white flag, then you also need to wait on this St. Andreas cross. I will try to show you if it's possible over here as well. it is definitely here, but in upcoming questions we will see in the videos or in traffic signs, or here it is, we will see in detail how it is, how you can see this traffic sign on the level crossing. But whenever you see this traffic sign and there is a rail coming or traffic congestion, then you have to wait in front of this sign, which is known as San Andreas. So what do you do when you see this traffic sign? A new color. We have seen a red triangle, that means a danger. We have seen a red circle, that means you are allowed. That means you are not allowed, and you need to be very careful. You need to follow something strictly. And then a blue color. Blue color means you are allowed. So on this road you are allowed right arrow, that means you are allowed to take the right turn. You may only proceed to the right. Yes, you must indicate whenever you are taking a right turn. You should indicate. So you must indicate. You may not turn right. No, this option is telling, blue color is telling you are allowed, only take the right turn. And when you take the right turn, you need to indicate right as well. So these two options are correct. Next question is, what do you do when you see this traffic sign? So whenever you see this traffic sign, it's left, that means blue color, that means it allows you to take left turn. So you must indicate left when you're taking a left turn for sure. You may only proceed to the left. Yes, it is only giving you the arrow towards the left, so you can only proceed to the left. You may not proceed to the left. No, if there was a red circle and then a left arrow inside, then it was not allowed. Strictly prohibited. But here it's a blue color, so you are allowed to take left turn, and this option is saying you may not proceed to the left. This option is not correct. Only two options are correct. So the next question is, in which directions may you proceed? So it is clear, you can either go straight or right, no left. So you can go to the right, straight ahead, but to the left is not a correct option. And if you see, this option is correct. So these were 30 questions. In the next video, we will cover further 30 questions of this topic. Till then, take care, happy learning, bye.